Hey guys, what's up? This is Jasno GT, and yeah, I haven't done a phone review in a long time, but I think this definitely deserves, after discovering this phone and everything, I was like, you know what, this deserves a little bit of a review. Why not? So this is a Boost Mobile LG Volt 2, and it's a fantastic phone. I discovered it on the Boost Mobile website, and yeah, I had to go check it out for myself, and it's a fantastic phone, and it's sleek, it's slim, it's got a good form factor. I love it actually, and yeah, let's take a look at it. So it's a 5-inch screen. It has a 5-inch screen. It's 1280 by 720, and I think it's 294 ppi as far as the resolution, so pretty good, not too bad at all. And as you can see here, it has a curve. The phone is actually curved. It's not just the back. Some reviewers say, oh, just the back is curved. But no, it's not just the back. It's the screen itself. And I confirmed this when I put it on a flat surface and tested it that way on a completely flat surface and looked at it through the underneath of it. So it's a curved screen, which is really cool because a couple years ago, curved screens were kind of like, wow, that's pretty cool. So yeah, curved screen. Great design, buttons on the back, clean design, 4.8 ounces, not too heavy, not too light, just the right size for me. And it's the same narrowness as an HTC M9. Definitely sleek design. This phone also has a couple of novel features which I really like. A couple that I actually discovered by accident. The other day I was kind of messing with the screen. I saw the red light keep coming on, and I thought that, hey, something's broken, something's wrong with it. But actually, it's part of a feature. Ah, very clever. See? Nice little peek feature there. Very nice. Also, what I like is on the back, when the screen is locked, you know how like the Note 5, the Note 5 kind of brags about, well, the people who have it. How about when the screen's locked, you can still take the stylus out and write some notes in a quick jiffy if you need to. I never say the word jiffy, I don't know where that came from. But anyways, this has something similar. You double tap the top button here, and voila. Takes you to your notes. You can scribble down a illustration, a number in a hurry, whatever you got to do. It's very handy. I love that feature. If you want to save it, you can save it actually by hitting on the check mark there. Also, another thing I like is the bottom button that turns off. Double hit that button, takes you right to your camera. It's pretty quick actually, and little features like that, I really appreciate, and I'm glad that LG put them in there. At 294 pixels per inch, I don't think you're gonna have any trouble with this screen. It's great. Remember, I'm coming from a Galaxy S5, which has a very high PPI, plus it's Super AMOLED. This panel is fantastic. I haven't had any issues with it looking, granuled or whatever the terms are. I don't even know what the terms are, but no, it's fine. It's cool. Everything looks crisp. It's sharp. See, look at let it zoom in here. Let me see if I can get it to focus. That's pretty good. Yeah, not bad at all. So you can see the detail in the leather right there. So this is, 294. That's pushing 300, that's almost an iPhone Retina territory, so it's definitely not bad at all. There you go. Oh yeah, like that. See, definitely good PPI. Like I said, I'm coming from a Galaxy S5, which is fantastic when it comes to that. So the phone is smooth. I haven't had any major lag. A little stutter step here and there, but hell, my Galaxy S5 was tripping out all the time. TouchWiz really weighs it down. I think the LG UI is a lot cleaner, which I really like. So yeah, I'm just really impressed with the phone for the value you're getting. It feels like a top of the end type of flagship phone from like maybe 2013 or something. And you're paying $30 a month. Pretty awesome. So definitely pleased with the screen quality and everything else. So also, and I haven't really had any issues with direct sunlight views outdoors. I had a LG G3 briefly a year ago, and the brightness was kind of lackluster, and I was afraid this would have the same problem. I haven't really had the same issue on this phone. It's been great. So outdoor visibility is pretty good, and also just another thing, it's pretty, like I said, pretty insanely customizable. I love how you can do almost everything with this thing. You can actually change your button combination at the bottom. Some of you know this, but yeah, LG, you know, it has some great features as far as being able to customize. Like, I like to keep, you know, you can change how your order of this and that. You know, I like to keep most of the LGs I've noticed are actually on the left. I like to keep mine on the right because I'm used to it. So yeah, this phone is kick-ass. You can also customize like things like the folders. You can have them looking, you know, you can change the colors of the folders and things like that. I don't think you can do that on my Galaxy S5. Maybe on the newer TouchWiz, I'm not sure. But yeah. And here's some specs for you. This is actually off a website. I believe it's Phone Scoop. Of course, talks a little bit about the phone. You got a 410 processor, Snapdragon, and it's one of those old tried and trusty, you know, engines that runs these budget phones. I hear they put them in a lot of budget phones, and even though they don't put out as much, you know, horsepower, they're still decent. Kind of like reminds me of my old Jeep inline 6 4-liter engine. You know, it's bulletproof. It's not going to die on you. It's a pretty good processor. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so you do have 8 gigabytes of internal storage. And this is showing, like I said, this is the website. This is not the actual phone internal showings or whatever. This is a 3.38 gigabytes that's usable. I found, actually, I've downloaded a few apps, but I'm putting the majority of them on my SD card. So what you need to do is go into your settings and go into your apps and make sure that you check them. So basically, you need to go to this settings right here in your app info, right here. And let's say Flickr or whatever, and go to the part where it says SD card. Make sure you push move to SD card. I believe this is already put on my SD card, so that's why it's showing grayed out. But yeah, that's how you do it. Try to move as many things as you can to the SD card, and you won't really have a problem as far as internal storage. Yeah, another thing I really like about this phone is it's very sturdy. You know, my Galaxy S5 would constantly bend and flex. Well, actually, it didn't bend that much. The Galaxy S4 was worse. You can actually snap that phone from what I hear. But this is, you know, it's pretty, it doesn't flex that much. Got the tripod all screwed up here. But I mean, it really doesn't flex at all. It's very sturdy. The phone feels solid, even though it's plastic. It kind of feels like it's carved out of wood. I'm really impressed with the construction, the build quality. It's excellent. I mean, it barely even creaks at all. I mean, if it really doesn't, it's just the back panel a little bit, but the phone doesn't bend. It's just great. It does pick up a lot of residue. The screen is not very good at dissipating residue, and yeah, it does that a lot. You know, of course, you can clean it off, make it look great. You know, anybody can do that and just make it shine it back up again. I think it might be, well, that's the bad example, but maybe you can get a good screen protector or something that can go over it that can kind of, you know, help that out. But it's just one of those things you're just like, well, whatever, it's a budget phone. Okay, another thing, the call quality is not too bad. I noticed on my Galaxy S5 it's a little better. The call quality on this is kind of, it depends, I guess it depends on who you're receiving a call from. Because I had a call earlier, it was really clear, and then other calls are not so clear, kind of muffled, kind of, you know, wah, 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 you know, whatever, but not that bad. I mean, you can still understand, but the quality is decent, but it's not superb. And actually, the speakerphone quality is not bad at all. It's fairly loud enough. It's not Motorola loud, but it's, you know, it gets the job done. What I really like about it is that because the phone is curved, that speakerphone right there is not really going to have an issue, you know, hitting too many surfaces. On a flat surface, it's not going to touch at all, so you're going to get all the sound out of it. And yeah, that even comes in handy when you have it in your hand and things like that. So unless you have it on like a blanket or bed or something, you shouldn't have any problems with the speakerphone. I'm not going to do any camera review on this 8 megapixel camera today, but from what I've seen, the shots look pretty good. I also like the fact that it's not protruding. It's actually flush against the body. It doesn't stick out like on the newer Galaxies or the newer iPhones. Definitely love that. Taking off the back, by the way, this is a very grippy back cover, which I love. You have your SIM card slot and your SD card slot, available up to 32 gigs. You can put that in there. Also, the battery is a 2540. This battery life is actually really good. I've only had it for a couple days, and on a full charge, I've been able to get a day and a half. That's with moderate use. I'm not like power user. I'm not really watching constant videos and gaming like crazy, but under moderate use, it's pretty good. One thing I also want to mention is that the phone does a good job of staying cool. It doesn't seem to overheat. When I was playing a few games yesterday, just trying to test it out for a while, it stayed cool, relatively cool. So that's pretty impressive. Okay, so what's the verdict? The verdict is good. Get this phone, trust me. It's a tremendous value. I think it is, definitely. It retails for $149. So as far as price, it's $149.99. However, Best Buy has it right now, I believe, for $99.99, which sounds great. So I was on my way to Best Buy the other day to go get this phone, but I stopped by Boost Mobile just to check it out. And I'm glad I did, because it was on sale. They were having some crazy sale, and I got this phone for $47. Yes, 47 bucks for this phone. So I'm not advertising for Boost. I don't work for them. I'm just saying, go to the Boost store. They probably have some weird special sale going on, and that was on all their products, on all their other phones. They have a lot of cool phones too, and I think Boost is an excellent value, because right now, you know, the payment plans are just insane compared to my T-Mobile plan. On T-Mobile, I was paying $97 a month on my Galaxy S5. With Boost, I'm going to be paying a total of $40 a month, and that's with tax and insurance. I may go down to just the $33. You know, I may not need insurance, but I decided to get it just for the heck of it for now. But yeah, definitely, you know, value. Think about how much you're saving. Like I was paying $97 a month with T-Mobile, and even going down to 40 bucks a month. It's unlimited everything, by the way. It starts you off with 2 gigs, but it increases over time. So every few months it goes up another half gig or whatever. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but as long as it's working, that's all good to me. So yeah, I'm saving 57 bucks a month. 57 bucks a month times 12, do the math. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money you could be saving. But yeah, I think it's a great value. Definitely check it out. And yeah, hope you like this little video. Just thought I'd give a little shout out to this phone, because you know, I haven't done a phone review in a while, but I thought this deserved it. You know, definitely deserved it. And I got a little case here for 10 bucks. Probably overpriced, but I like it. So, thanks for watching. Have a great night, and peace. Thank you.